Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to some Formula 1 Geoguessr in 2022, because today we've got a Formula 1 2022 calendar array of maps, all the circuits that we're going to be going to in this calendar season, and we're going to see how our track knowledge is. Hopefully some of the newer tracks, Jeddah, pop up, and we might be flummoxed by what we see on Google Maps, and we have to try and figure out where they are in the world. That's the kind of more difficult part, but you guys seem to really enjoy the return of Formula 1 Geoguessr just in the back end of last year, so I thought it'd be a welcome return to bring it back just before the excitement of F1 2022 begins with, testing next month, and then March onwards the season begins. But let's go. This is where our Geoguessr season begins, F1 2022. Numero one, what are we saying? What on earth is this view? Is this it? This can't be it. Wait, this is the only view? We're on a truck. What do you mean? This is the that's the only thing I want to go off. Something that looks like a blade with a random circle around it. I think that is in Arabic or some kind. So we're in the, towards an Arabic nation in, UAE, Dubai. Maybe it's Jeddah? Is it Jeddah? I feel like maybe this is the only guess I can have, because this might be the most clapped locational image I've ever seen for one of these. Right, so Formula 1 Geoguessr 2022. A bit different. It's starting off difficult, or weird. I think this is Jeddah. I'm gonna take an educated guess and just say it's Jeddah. We've got, some rather tall buildings, building styles that look kind of, around that region of the world. I think that this is maybe like that there's not a lot going on over here. So I'm thinking that's the ocean side. Jeddah, the circuit is along the water side. So that's maybe the water side. And this is the, one of the main straights. Maybe going towards turn one even. This must be very, pre them building the circuit. There's a very tall building there. I feel like that's the end of the circuit, because I do think there was a big, tall building towards that last corner. And that could definitely be over here. That could be the hairpin. That very awkward kind of, open but then narrow hairpin at the end. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is Saudi Arabia. I'm thinking this is Jeddah. Where on earth it is, I don't know. I think it's along, like, here. I think it's they made some islands for it. I know that much to extend it out. So we're looking for, well, I don't know. Obviously this photo is pre the circuit being made, but does the map have the circuit? Okay, right. I feel like it's going to be near the center, because it's nowhere. It's not going to be along here. Surely not. It's in a somewhat built-up area, because there were a lot of, at least on the game, on the F1 game, there were a load of buildings here. It was in a very built-up area. So somewhere waterfront. Oh, okay. This is good. We're kind of looking almost for where this thing would be, and this thing could be around here. That is. I could imagine it, and if they built the island around here or something, that could be, Ritz Carlton. They would definitely have the F1 circuit around a Ritz, right? I'm right in thinking that. So I'm gonna take an educated guess and just go here. I think maybe this thing's here. I think this is not going to be a full score mark. We're going to be maybe away from the mark. This was a tough one. This was a toughie for the very first guess. I've never had to guess where Jeddah was on the map. I've never seen where it is on the map. So this is a massive guess. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So we were 8.9 miles away. So we got, quite close, but, not exactly. It's all the way down here. Makes sense. I should have looked for longer, because then I would have seen this weird, Yeah, this kind of weird circle where there's water in the middle, and that's where that little sculpture thing is. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so they do just have a random road then there, unless they just made this for the F1, because the F1 circuit's here, actually, so they have updated it, so the map must have updated, but I'm pretty sure they man-made this. Otherwise, that is a very weird architecture for a city, just to have this weird thing in the middle with this one small road. If they do, then fair play. It's a very weird, unique way to have a road system, and I guess it, opened itself up to having an F1 circuit. But there you go. Okay, so I probably should have looked a bit deeper. I probably would have misguessed this thing here. But interesting. Okay, I think that's our first guess. Not too bad. 8.9 miles. I'll take that. Okay, this is an easy one. Sao Paulo. We've been gifted this one. Obviously, this is the Brazilian Grand Prix. This is the middle of the circuit. As an F1 connoisseur for the rest of the circuits that we've seen for a while in the sport, I know that this is the Brazilian Grand Prix, Sao Paulo. So we're going to go to Brazil. Where am I? South America, Brazil. Now, in terms of where it is in Brazil, I always think it is, because of the mountain range, I always wrongly say, oh, it's probably somewhere in the mountains. But I actually know from previous times that it's actually very near to very densely populated areas, trying to get the geography terms out there. So Sao Paulo, I think it's honestly just, it's like here. It's near to two places. Where near it is another question entirely. Or is it here? Oh no. Okay, no. That's a golf course of some kind, or some sort of safari. Interlagos. Surely it's going to be here. There we go. Interlagos. And we found it. Right, where were we initially? We go back to where we were, because we've got to get this correct. I want to try and get this spot on. So, what are we looking at? Oh my god, where the hell are we? Okay, Center S. So we are at this kink. We're pretty much here, because we're kind of out. We're looking above. We're before the pit lane entry. So we're here. No, we're here. Sorry, we're there, because we're looking at this corner right there is that corner. So, guess that's going to be surely correct. 61 yards, full 5,000 points. Strong second one after initially getting flummoxed by the Jeddah one. Next round. Kota? I think this is Kota. Is this the hairpin? Is it not the hairpin? This is the corner. No, hey, hang on. No. Is this? No, this is the main straight, right? No, it can't. There is Kota. I see the tower. But I'm not... Wait, hang on. I thought this was the main straight. This is really confusing me. This is the main straight, right? But this is... The elevation here is mad. What's going on here? Right, let's keep going. I thought... This definitely is Kota. I know that. I know it's Kota. But this is the main straight, right? If we keep going down, there's going to be a left-hander coming up. The elevation here is a lot higher than I remember. Oh, no, it is. It is. There it is. That's very odd. I didn't... Okay, on the game, the elevation is not this dramatic, and the map makes it look way more dramatic than it is. But I know what this is. So this is Kota, USA, Texas, Austin, and I know it's on the right-hand side of Austin. I'm pretty sure, not near the airport exactly. Maybe out here somewhere. Okay, this is where my knowledge kind of runs out. I know it's here somewhere this side. But how far this side, I don't know. Golf course. No. Down here. No. I'm trying to zoom in on any of the green bits, basically. Just to kind of... Ah, there we go. Always look for the green bits. I knew it was this side. It was south of the airport then, isn't it? Yeah, south of the airport. Okay, interesting. So, we are literally there at that apex, right? Because I go back to the flag. Yeah, at the apex. To be specific, yeah, literally there. At the exit of turn 11. I'm sure this is turn 11. Isn't it? Yes, it is. It just baffled me with the elevation, because on the game it's not that much. And even in real life on the TV, I don't remember the elevation looking that big on the TV screens. But I guess when you're ground level on a Google Street View car, the elevation's that much higher. Yeah, interesting. The more you know, the more you know. I'm sure I've come to Kota a few times on F1 Geoguessr, but I didn't realise the elevation was that mad on the main straight. Didn't even look like a straight, looked like a kink when I first looked at it. But anyway, okay, so we've got so far 2 out of 2 full marks, 1 close, but not quite. So we can, we can redeem ourselves. We can try and do the last 2 full marks. I'll be very happy with that as a return to GeoGuessr. The only thing that's going to mess me up is really location of where they are. Now, this looks like a sunny circuit. We've got... I feel like it's Imola. I think it's Imola. This is that exit, and then we go up. Yeah, this is Imola. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because we go up like this just to... Let's just, prove it. Oh, I don't want to zoom in. I don't know what... Okay, go. Come on, move along. Come on, hurry up. Do a tour guide here. Of course, you can see that on the left-hand side... we can see a random man's head. I didn't know that was part of Imola. That's a new feature. So this must have been on a bike. He did this. He worked for Google, and he did this on a bike. Interesting. But this is Imola because this is the blind up and then left. So we're going to Italy, and that's a Ron. We're going to Italy, and we're going to... Oh god. Okay, this is where I again really San Marino. Is it? No. Oh, that's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. Imola. Where's Imola? Imola is San Marino. It is in the San... Yeah, no, yeah, is it? No, it's not this far along. It's nearer to here. Imola. There's a name, Imola. It must be... There we go. Why was I being really slow there for a second? San Marino. There was a San Marino Grand Prix, right? I'm being an idiot now. I'm just being absolutely... I'm going to stop talking. Right, I found it anyway. So now we need to find the corner, though, because we need to get this right. So which direction are we? What the... Where are we? Okay, is it this? Pit... Oh, pit exit? No, that's... That's the pit building. We go through... No, that's just a pit. That's where the pit lane is. And then we go... Okay, so that's... No, that's the last... I'm so confused. Which direction are we? Pit entry. Okay. What? This is all so wrong. This is so wrong. Where is the circuit? That's the pit building. Pit entry is there. And then we go along. Last bends. Going like that. Then like that. Go through there. Go round. Okay, this is where... Okay, this is the track. This little tiny grey thing is the track. For some reason, it's so tiny in comparison to the main roads they have. But that's where I think we are, is the curve. Is the curve up to here, and then it goes like this, and then left-hander down to the right. Okay, so that's where I think we are. Flag, back to there. Yeah, that confused me for a while, but I think that's where we are. Imola, guess. Yes, 12 yards away. Really, really decent. Right, the last one. Can we do 4 out of 5, 100% score, and then the only one we messed up on was the difficult one, which was Jeddah. Let's go. What is this? Is this Canada? This looks like Canada to me. This is just by the narrow nature of this, but it could be something else. Let's not jump to conclusions. These people, we don't know. They don't look any, specifically Canadian. But I'm thinking this is Montreal because now I know it's Montreal because this is the right-hander into the left. It's the first or the second chicane. Okay, so flag is here. And this is off the second corner. So, yeah, interesting view. I'm actually, hopefully, if COVID allows it, I'm actually going to be going to this Grand Prix. So, anyone going to Montreal, anyone in Montreal, Canadian viewers of mine, or anyone going to Canada, you might, if you're lucky, you might happen upon me at the Grand Prix out there if it goes ahead and I'm allowed into the country and whatever have you. So, anyway, the circuit's here. I know it by now. We've done Montreal. I mean, I had to literally look up this map. Like the other week, because I was looking at, where I'm going to try and stay in a hotel and all that stuff. So I literally know where the circuit is. And we started halfway down this. It's about halfway down this straight because we're at the ocean bit. And there's a fair amount of the curve to go. So I think we're about there. I think we're about... Oh, yeah, literally where this slip road is. We're literally there. So this is going to be bang on. Okay, not quite bang on, but 38 yards. 38 yards, that is the full mark. So in summary, we got nearly full marks, not quite. The first one is what messed me up, this little difference there. But apart from that, on this scoreboard, traveling around the world, not too bad, in my opinion. I think, as a first return to GeoGuessr in 2022, for this year's edition, I don't think that's too bad. Guys, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. If you go on to make some more GeoGuessr maps, then let me know with a URL link in the comments below, or on Twitter might be the easiest. I want to maybe try some more challenging versions. So, you know, like Jeddah, we had the one where it's on a truck. Maybe if, you know, people out there want to make ones where I can't move, or they're really obscure street views where it's like on a truck or on a man's head or something or other, we could try like challenge versions of GeoGuessr maybe for future ones, because obviously now we've got to a point where I'm starting to remember bits of the circuit. I'm remembering, especially on the map side of things, I'm remembering more where circuits are. So maybe the challenge needs to be taken back to the street view part of the game. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts, and if you do go on to make versions, then let me know on Twitter, or a link in the comments will also do. But if you're new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I hope you guys enjoy the return. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.